How to manage your time effectively when you are managing multiple aspects of your wellness business, wellness practice. So that's the topic for today. And I'm going to once again split this into 6 points which will help you to manage your time efficiently. Now let's go to the first point, which is prioritization. So what is prioritization? Prioritization is putting the important aspects first into your calendar, for let it be a weekly calendar or a monthly calendar. For example, think of those aspects of your business which brings you money, that is revenue, and which brings you client satisfaction. So these are the two aspects that have to be prioritized. Let's say consultation is one, and client satisfaction or any activity related to client satisfaction, client relation, retention, or revenue generation. You make slots of 3 hours and start putting them in your calendar. So that's the first thing of looking at which aspects are priority for you. Second is mark them as in four quadrants. Draw a line, four quadrants. One is urgent and important, urgent and not urgent but important, and fourth is not urgent and not important. Concentrate on activities which are not urgent but important to be done. So slot time for that. You will have some emergencies coming in. I agree with you, and you will have to put some time within the day for attending to such urgencies. But if you are able to prioritize your tasks based on what is important for you, and second is doing this quadrant and then picking up those things which are important but not urgent. So that's the first thing. Now let's come to the second point, time blocking. As I mentioned earlier, you have to block your time in the calendar. That is when others will know that you are busy for that time, and you can spend time for that specific task at that specific time. You can use Google Calendar. You can use Calendly. Now, with this, people will get to know, your assistants, your team members will get to know that you are busy with that time. And people who seek time will be seeking time outside that window. So, this is basically telling the world that you are busy during these days, these times of the day, and you are available during these times of the day. Now let's come to the third point, which is automation and technology. You might wonder, as a holistic health or wellness coach, how does automation and technology impact me? It is very crucial. As you start your practice soaring to greater heights, you will see that there is a lot of tug of war for your time. You become the bottleneck in the organization. People depend on your decisions to go ahead. That is when you have to automate things, you have to delegate things through technology. So what are the things that you can start doing? Look at, if you can recruit people who can take care of appointments. You can recruit virtual assistants do not sit at your place. They work remotely. Look at seeing if you can have a customer relationship management software where you can keep all the records of your patients, so that the next time they come, you do not forget what did you speak to them. You can also look at things like Calendly, where you can where we people can block your time, and some of these meetings can be done online through Zoom, and it can be integrated to Zoom. Some of the things like social media posts, where you will not be able to do it, you can automate using software. Billing is an important activity if you can use automation and technology for billing. Now let me go to the fourth point, which is delegation. Some of the activities, as I mentioned, which are bringing you revenue, client retention, client satisfaction, has to be with you, but then rest all need to be delegated. Which are the things which you can delegate? Appointment fixing, schedule fixing, administrative tasks, collection of the fees, and making sure that it is accounted very well. These are some of the things which you can delegate it to your team members or your virtual team. These days you get virtual members because they need not work from your office, they can work from anybody else. One important aspect that I want to tell you is, as managers, as leaders, whenever we delegate, we try to micromanage because we are good at something and we want to make sure that somebody who does this work whom we have delegated is also as good as we are. But it doesn't happen all the time. The person who is doing it is doing it for the first time. There will be mistakes. You should allow those mistakes to happen and then for them to learn from those mistakes and then move ahead. So do not micromanage. Give Trust your team members, give them responsibilities. Once you delegate it, over a period of time they will improve and make sure that they are better at it. Now let's me come to the fifth point, which is consistent routines. What is consistent routines? If you are consulting, let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you are taking care of your business expansion or administrative tasks on Tuesday evenings and Thursday evenings, fix time slots such that they keep repeating every week. It's easier for you, like a circadian rhythm. We get up in the morning, we uh, then go to office or start working from home, then we have lunch, dinner at specific time, then we sleep. So this is circadian rhythm. Same way, circadian rhythm within a week can be fixed, then it becomes very easy to handle tasks. If anything comes, let's say any financial matter comes to you to be taken for you to take a decision, you know that it is there on Friday afternoon. You let your team members know that. But if it is so urgent that you need to handle it, you can do it. But when the team knows that certain aspects will be handled only on particular that date, that slot, then everybody will be prepared for that date and slot to come to you and discuss those aspects. Now let me come to the last point, and which is very very important, the most important amongst all these, is self care and breaks. If you keep working relentlessly to improve your wellness business and without investing in your own wellness, then it's going to have a very very negative impact. Because if you are not healthy mentally and physically, you will not be able to give time to your business, to your wellness business. So make sure that you take breaks in between. You go through yoga routine, you go to gym, you do meditation, pranayama. Very important. It's when you are building a home, foundation is very important. So this is the foundation for our health, and this is what we need to work on. So this was the talk for the day today. I'll come back and see you tomorrow.